I've been coming to sports camp for 6 years, 4 years as a camper, and this will be my second year as a volunteer.
My first two attended for several years, and my third child was waiting for the day she could jump in.
My first year at sports camp was about 2.5 years ago.
I've been to camp 5 years.
We've come since my oldest was 5, so that's been 6 years.
This year will be my last year as a camper. This year will be my 5th year at camp.
She definitely enjoyed it. We saw a huge change in her. She was excited. There was like a lot of favorite personalities that she kept meeting at the sports camp. She liked the interaction, the energetic part of it all. She was enjoying that part. I totally saw a plus in her that she really enjoyed herself.
The kindness and the willingness of the volunteers, it was a good atmosphere.
Well, we kept coming back because there's no other VBS or no other experience like this where the kids can get a real experience with sports. It's not just your average VBS, and so it's such a unique experience they look forward to every year.
My favorite part is how there's multiple sports, and every day everyone does everything, and it's just, you get better at everything, and it's really cool.
I like that they're getting some sports experience. They're doing some hurdles, and my girls are playing some football. I just think that's great. As an athlete myself, that's something that I find really valuable.
The interactions between the counselors was one of the things that really I saw as an impact. They seem to really be Christ-centric, and I saw Isabella growing spiritually and having fun at the same time. To me, that was important.
Somebody did something out of the box for VBS and found a new way and took a risk and said, let's do something different, and it's been wildly successful, and that just makes me happy. It shows me that we can grow, we can adapt, we can change, and it makes me excited to see our community reached in a unique way.
The second year, when my mother had moved here from Maryland, she started engaging in the sports camp because that's her area. She's an athletic person. She's always been engaged in the athletics, and she started really volunteering and really loved it and started promoting that more. I saw her in her happy place, so it really seemed to be a good thing, a good fit for her.
We were praying together, and earlier in the week I had asked them, are you guys Christians, where you go to church? And then a few of them saying that they don't go to church. And then later in the week they said they asked their parents to go to church and that they were going on the next Sunday. So that was pretty cool that they actually wanted to start learning about God. It was during a water break. I asked him, are you a Christian, basically? And he said no. And I asked him, do you want to be? He said no. And then later in the week, I was praying with him, and it was the Bible lesson, and I asked him, do you want to be a Christian now? And he said yeah, and he did, so he became a Christian, so that's cool.
Not too long after we had come in and attended the church here, we were really struggling to find a church home. I had attended a Catholic church with my wife, that's her background, and we kind of struggled in that area finding that church home. I wanted to respect her, and she wanted to respect me. So we wanted to find that happy place, and then we started attending, and struggling in between. The second church camp that we had come here, that's when we truly started consistently coming here, and we brought my mother-in-law.
The fact that the Refuge has been reaching out and finding another way and solving some new problems and looking at a wider landscape is just such a huge endeavor. I don't know how many people it takes to put it on or how it gets done. There's nothing like it in Spring Hill. And so I'm so thankful for all the people who support makes it happen.
I'm volunteering for sports camp this year.
Thanks for your big gift.